Former Royal. Welcome back to Power Light District. Joel Goldberg here on A10 WHB TV alongside former Royal, longtime big league center fielder Brian McRae, KU fan, Kansas City resident, and very busy man too, coaching baseball. But all right, let's talk about this event first, because you are a KU fan. Although I think you took care of some friends and sent them in so you could hang out outside here, right?
Yeah, I did. Hopefully I'll go tomorrow and Saturday, and not only we have the Big 12 tournament going on here, NAI, which has been going on for a long time. So this whole area, downtown Kansas City, for the next 10 days or so, going to have a lot going on, showcasing the city. It's a lot of fun to be here. It's a great day. Mother Nature is taking care of us for right now, and this no better place to be for basketball.
There's no question, and I'll ask you this. I was talking to Kevin Keatsman about this before too, and maybe Katie. You've traveled the whole country. You've been to every baseball city and beyond, just like me, and so I know you have your favorite spots. I got my favorite spots. I think we've probably been to some of those favorite spots at times together. But there aren't a whole lot of settings like this, between the Power and Light and the Big 12 tournament, NAIA you mentioned too. How unique is this?
Well, I think that unlike a lot of cities that host some of these conference tournaments and end of the season things, Kansas City really embraces this. You see the Iowa State faithful. You see people coming in from all over that circle this on their calendar. They want to come to Kansas City. They want to enjoy this weekend. And I think this city does a great job of showcasing itself for bigger and better events to come on. And I wish that they would do some NCAA tournament things, regional tournaments every year, because I think we do a better job here than any other place.
It's a college basketball town. I think it's a baseball town. I think it's a football town. Obviously, there are the ups and downs. There have been a lot of downs for a lot of years of baseball, but having been around here, that this is a baseball town too. You saw, especially when your dad was playing here. But the one thing that's consistent, I think, because if the Chiefs are losing, people get frustrated. If the Royals are losing, people won't show up. But this is always going to be a college basketball town, right?
I think that this is a great sports town, for one. And when you do different events, there's small schools here that people can't even pronounce that are playing in the NAIA just right down the road from here at Municipal. They're selling that out, too. They're going to sell out games here. They're selling out games all over the city. I just think people like to come here. Central location, a good place to be, good atmosphere. Everybody has fun, and the outsiders that come here, they're made to feel very welcome. This is a welcoming city. People are nice, friendly, and I think that is one of the things that draws all these events to Kansas City.
No question, and everybody has a good time down here. Although some are leaving less happy than others.
Yes.
And others are making plans to come here for the weekend.
The Iowa State fans are driving down right now.
They're coming back, or coming here after work, and then the rest of them are staying. You can hear the eruption. And there are a lot of KU. Not everybody can get into the building. So there are a lot of KU fans that are watching this thing outside.
The bar owners want KU and Iowa State to play until Saturday.
Because that will put a lot of money in a lot of people's pockets.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You'll see a lot of red and a lot of blue running around the city, and that'll make a lot of people happy.
So what do you think about your Jayhawks?
I think Jayhawks, this is a tough matchup. This wasn't your typical first round for a #1 seed. Oklahoma State has a chip on their shoulder. They're a very tough ball club to play. They had a chance to beat KU twice. They split. And with the injuries that KU has had, I thought this would be a tough game. And right now, KU is trying to pull away from them. But I think that this matchup is probably going to be one of the better matchups that we're going to have this weekend.
Okay, let's switch topics since I have you and talk a little baseball. Thoughts on this upcoming season? I know there's still some things that you want to see more from the Royals, but what do you like about this team going in?
What I like is when they talk about the potential and the things that this team may be able to do, it's not in the future anymore. It's right here. It's in front of us. This next 2 or 3 years will be probably some of the best ball we're going to see in Kansas City in a long time. If they're going to make it to the postseason, they're going to do it here in the next 2 or 3 years. So that's very exciting as a Royals fan, as a Royal alumni, somebody that's gone through the pains of trying to do pre- and post-game with this ball club for a long time. Good things are happening. Now, what's going to be the issue to some of these good things not happening like we want them to? Detroit Tigers are a lot better. I think they improved themselves in the back end of the bullpen. They improved themselves on the mound. Verlander's not going to be a 13-12 guy, and they improved themselves defensively. So even though they lost Pfister, I think they're a lot better team, and Fielder, they're a lot better ball club. What can the Royals do to move up to the 90-win plateau? I think that's what you got to do to get into the postseason, is win 90 games. They're close. Will it happen this year? I don't think it will happen this year, but I think the steps are in place for this team to get a lot better, and we will see some October baseball.
Yeah, I think it'll happen this year. You don't. We can argue about it, but we already did that once today off camera. We don't need to do it more. But I guess
I think we both agree this team is moving in the right direction, and there's some good things on the horizon.
Yeah. And then it's hopefully something that continues year in and year out. I mean, I guess that would be my question to you, is establishing sort of a winning culture or the winning way. How hard is that? Because, you know, most of the guys in this clubhouse had never won before last year. And they won in the minor leagues, but how hard is that to develop that in the clubhouse?
Well, I think that what happened last year, these guys have a sense of confidence now, a little swagger, a little attitude, which is something that you haven't seen in a long time here, where they feel that when they go out every day, they got a chance to win that game, not just be in it. They have a chance to win that game. And why? Because of the starting pitching. And I think why they may take a step back this year is the starting pitching is just not as good on paper right now as it was last year with everybody in place. But the offense should be better. The defense should be better. Bullpen is starting pitching. Will they be at the same point as they were last year?
All right, last thing, how about for you? I know you're really busy coaching right now, not to mention playing the role of dad, which is always a good thing with Addison at home, who's not so little anymore either. But what about the coaching career right now?
I'm at Park University, and we're 14, 15 games into our season, right around 500 right now. Conference play started this week. We swept 3 from Williams Baptist down in Arkansas. Looking forward to big things. We have 16 seniors on the team. I think we're going to have a good year and be able to go into the conference tournament and have a chance at postseason play in NAIA baseball. So I'm enjoying it. I'm finishing up school, getting a degree in psychology. I don't know why I'm doing that, but
because you can.
Because I can. But at 46 years old, I thought that if I wanted to be a head coach in college, I need to go ahead and get my degree, and that's what I'm working towards. So I'm having a good time going to school, working with the kids, and you know, being on a baseball field is not a bad place to be.
Yeah, it keeps you away from us a little bit at the stadium. We don't get to see you as much, but
you'll see me more this summer.
That's good. Maybe we can go visit one of our favorite spots on the road again.
I'm good with that.
You and I have a long history of that before my days with the Royals. All right, well, always good to catch up with Brian McRae, BMAC, and also do want to give a little shout out to Meadsville, who's getting ready. They're playing in the state tournament, state championship this weekend. So best of luck to you, and hopefully it goes as well for them there as things are going here. It's absolutely bring home the hardware, and hopefully it'll be 75 degrees like it is here when you get home too. That's Brian McRae. I'm Joel Goldberg here on 810 WHB TV.
So Athens will take a seat.
jockeying as they run up the floor. Smart trying to steal it. Remember, Wiggins dribbles high, Brad. And at the very end, the foul on Nash.
The lack of depth is really a mistake in this game. Played last night. Some losers that they play all over the field.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Phillips 66. Proud to be here. Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. And Chevrolet. Find new roads.
It's 4:22 p.m. and Marcus is lost. Really lost. Frank needs coffee. Now. Kristen just got a license. And it shows. Gus will get a hangover from the ice creams. And when that happens, we'll be here. Fueling your neighborhood.
Oh my God, yeah.
Gas and just about everything else. Like we have been for the past 80 years. Phillips 66. Proud to be here.
You shouldn't have to share your appetizers. Chili cheese fries and Chipotle ranch chicken, grilled inside a tortilla. Taco Bell's newest loaded grillers.
The all-new Chevy Silverado from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road. The truck that beats any Ford F-150 in Cuba, and the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. And now, bring a Chevy truck at the price you